This bout,
You've heard of people. And there's the bell for round one. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Looking at social media right now, Johnny, and the entire boxing world is buzzing about this battle under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fights because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Misses with the straight left. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. And he misses with that straight left. That right hook catching air. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan is switched off. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercuts would probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee, just pickpocket and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice defense on that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like... On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Missed him with that uppercut. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nobody home with that hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters... Pull it right there! Ooh, Bam is rocked! How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. How about that time counter shot? Nobody home with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over. Hold that thought! Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. And down goes Chocolatito. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's not over till it's over. There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The right hook just missed. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
That'll be it. Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Hog, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab doesn't score. Only catching air with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to start thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Bam is hurt. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' score.